All right, I bought a rock collection this weekend. I know. Anyway, there are boxes of these in it, and I found this one. It's almost round, and I'm gonna turn a little case for it. The whole time he was going through everything, I was looking at it going, how can I mix that in with wood turning? So I'm gonna do it with this one, and I'm gonna make a little case for it. I found a beautiful piece of fiddleback maple, and I'm gonna make a little case for it to hang in the kitchen window. So let's get started. All right, I found a couple pieces of maple with some fiddleback in it, so that might be really nice. And just drilled a hole down the center to put it onto my spigot here. So there's the size of the rock. Speed up. That's right about there. Come across. Make sure it fits in there. All right, and I'm going to trace around that. It's not round. There's a little bit of a nipple there, so I'm just going to trace around that because I don't want to make it this big and then the sides shine through. It'll be too big. So I'm just going to trace around that little spot there. So the camera died. I already made the first one. So what I did is I recessed down in there just like that. I cut out a little notch there for that little nipple. Then I put another recess on the outside of that, so that I put like a tenon on this one so that they lock together, so I don't have to worry about it. I was talking about that on the little jigger I made, trying to glue something together that doesn't have a ridge in it. So we'll put a little tenon on this one, and then they'll just lock together. True this up. And then use the caliper just a little bit. And it's not going to be very big, you can see. But I want it a little bit more. I'm going to bring this down a little bit. True this up once I get it set. So I'm gonna cut out that little notch now. Carving tool and cut it out. None of this is gonna show, so it's not. Doesn't need to be pretty. Okay, so I just want to make sure that the recesses are enough to where we'll hold the stone. There we go. Okay, so I will then just bring this one down to the same size as this one. Cut this out a little bit. Okay, just turn it around. We'll do this side. Mark where it's gonna, the opening's gonna be right there. Yeah. Mess with anything other than that. The only thing when I was making this one, you don't want to make it too thick because then it'll go way in before it gets to the stone. I had to roll this one over a little bit, so I'm gonna try and make it as thin as possible. And also, it doesn't matter, you're not going to see both sides at the same time anyway, so you can do something different on this side. I just put a little ring around it there, but you can do whatever you want. So I'm going to mark the opening again. Alright, I'm just gonna Now I'm gonna put another little ring on this side. All right, now I'm just gonna sand it. All right. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna take it off. Actually, I'm gonna make sure that's flat real quick first, and then spin it back around. And then part it from the other side. I want to make sure it's in the same spot. When the jaws hit it, I want to make sure it had a flat surface to bond or to seat on, so that it runs true. And we'll see if it does. There you go. All right. Now I want to make sure not that it's really going to matter that much, because you can't really see right through the rocks, but I want to just make sure it is really close. That's that right there. Alright, now I need to make a little jam chuck to put it back on. And sand up the face again. Alright, when I cut the mortise, it wasn't parallel, it was a little bit of an angle, so I couldn't get it on a jam chuck, and I had to do it with the chuck, and it's not safe, and I didn't turn the camera on, and I'm not doing that again. Normally it's alright if you have a big recess, but it's just a little teeny lip there, so I had to stick it on there and round this over, and it wasn't good. So anyway, I didn't turn the camera on, but there it is. I took a little V-tool here, you see that, and just put a little stripe up the side, and I'll put a piece of fishing line down there to hang it by, and it just goes on there, and the line will come up through there, and hang it in the window. All right, there we go. I'm gonna get some fishing line, get it glued together, but I'm gonna go through the boxes and see if there's some more stuff I can't maybe incorporate in with the wood turning. But thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.